Hello, and welcome to another episode of Terraria Modded Mashup. Man, I've done a lot of recording today. Today we're going to be doing, probably the Ancient Avian, or actually we'll do the Magma Worm, because that's topical. But the topic of today is, I know, right? Oh yeah, let's also look at these weapons. I don't care about the damage they do, because they're all garbage. Spoiler alert. Today I've been doing a lot of recording of Risk of Rain and making shorts because because it's Saturday, I wanted to test out and see if if there was a good, like a best case scenario time to upload a video to YouTube. So yeah, I have a few shorts going up around lunchtime today. And yeah, so if you want to check them out, check them out. I have quite a few shorts, and they're all as well edited as I can manage. So yeah. So yeah, feel free to check them out. First up, we got the Flare Spark. Flare Spark Staff. Now this is pretty useless because all it does is summon a pillar either above or below me. Very, very useless. Then we got the Taboo Lament from Elements Awoken. Now this can turn into the Taboo Lament number 2, which does the same amount of damage with more crit chance. And it costs souls of everything. That's nice. But this basically just shoots a beam. I don't know if it pierces, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's taboo, so it's not the best it could be. Then we also have Full Color from the Split mod. This costs silver and some pieces of glass from the boat, as well as a whole bunch of gems. And this one just shoots a whole bunch of things that explode into glorious colors. And then we have Stinger Tome, which is a bunch of stingers and spores for Elements Awoken. And it just shoots stingers as if I was, honestly, the Plaguebringer Goliath, because that's what it sounds like. But without further ado, we are going to jump right into, they're all pretty terrible, by the way. So now we're just going to jump into fighting the Spicy Donut, which summons the Magma Worm. Now the Magma Worm is from Risk of Rain, and I've been making quite a bit of Risk of Rain stuff, so yeah, pretty topical. Magma Worm, probably my favorite enemy from Risk of Rain, because it's just a spicy worm. He just, like, you know, goes up and down. He tells you where he's coming. At least in Risk of Rain 1. In 2, it's pretty easy to tell because there's 3 dimensions. But yeah, that's it. That's literally the entire boss. Like, that's it. And he drops a rare item called the Burning Witness, which is a boss item. In Risk of Rain, there's items that you can only get from bosses rather than from chests. And this is one of those bosses. It's Burning Witness. It gives 5% movement speed, 1 damage, and a fire trail on kill for 6 seconds. The worm's eye seems to still see watching, rewarding. So basically, once I kill something, I just leave a fire trail behind me. But increased movement speed's very nice, and 1 damage is base damage, because everything is base damage in a leveling up game. So that's why it says 1 damage. Seems like a petty amount, but you know, that's how it works. So current duration of our fire trail is 6 seconds. But yeah, our damage doesn't go up with that, I'm fairly certain, with more stacks. But today, now that that's out of the way, easy boss fights, because the boss fights are just kind of too easy. As you can see, there's only 1 loot from this because it's Risk of Rain. And Risk of Rain only has modifier items. I wanted to go explore the Abyss. Now, the Abyss has some armor that I'd want to get. Like, I want to get some armor to explore the Abyss, because I want to be able to go through water very freely and have as much breath time as possible. So, I don't remember the name of it, but there is some armor. If I just search armor, Atlantean. It's actually an Ancients Awakened one, but it's called Atlantean. And of course, I can't craft it yet because I need quite a few things. I'm not exactly sure how to get relic or doomite, but I'll check out how to get those. And then we also have to get some ocean armor. So let's see what we need for the ocean armor. Oh, we could just craft it right up. Very nice. The ocean armor gives increased magic damage, breathing underwater, and walking on water. So that's very nice. Obviously, the next one is just an upgrade to that, which is very convenient. So we'll see what we need to make Atlantean armor. And we might even check out the trident, which seems a bit difficult to make. Okay, so I know it's just me going around like a maniac, not entirely sure what I want to do this episode, but I mean, I know what I wanted to do, I just wasn't capable of doing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to buff and then summon this boss. And it doesn't do anything. Can only be used in the void. Wow. Okay, well, I gotta waste my buffs and go all the way over to the void, which thankfully is right here. The void is this area up top, and apparently we have to fight him up here, which, yeah, that's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun boss fight. At least it won't be bad in the fact that I'm losing health the whole time, or losing my my sanity from the lack of oxygen. Wow, actually this boss isn't that bad. Ow. It would be a bit less terrible if I had cleared out part of the terrain, but did he just despawn on me? Did this boss seriously just despawn on me? Was he like, yeah, I'm out? Really? Well, attempt number 2, I guess. Let's hope this one goes better than the first, because apparently if you stand slightly outside of the screen from him, he just despawns. So that's nice. Are there any notes about this guy for spawning that I needed? Spawn info. Use blank in a void. That's it. Nothing about how he'll just despawn if I slightly walk away or move at a moderate pace in any direction. Okay, I'm gonna fight him like, man, there's like no good place to fight him because this area has like the most garbage terrain. I'll just fight him at the top of the map and hope things don't go terribly. But yeah, that was a boss fight. He just decided to despawn on me, which is very nice of him. Well, I'm just gonna nuke him down because he despawned on me, and I don't want to deal with that. You know? How dare he? Also, please stop knocking me up out of the map. Okay, let's make sure he dies. Actually die this time, sir. Thank you. Hopefully he didn't drop anything like a soul, because I'm not gonna be able to pick that up because he's outside the map. Okay, that was a boss fight. Very well designed boss fight. Definitely thought about the fact that like space is a terrible place to fight a boss. But yes, very good boss fight. Nice trophy. It actually is a nice trophy. Neutron rod. Oh, do these home? Fires spinning stars that bounce on walls. I don't think it homes, but I'm willing to try it out just because my current weapons suck. And we got a shield. Man, my my recording showmanship is amazing today. While shielded, pressing the accessory ability hotkey puts a barrier around you to protect you from damage. Shielded, you can't use items. When shielded, your health regen is increased. Shield lasts for 5 seconds and has a 5-minute cooldown. Wow. So basically that's garbage. Man, that boss is really bad. Let's see if we can't make Atlantean armor. Hey, we can make some Atlantean armor. Oh, there's 2 crafting recipes, one of which uses sturdy fossil, which makes it a lot easier to craft for me, in my opinion. So that's very nice of them. But yeah, we got Atlantean Armor. That was some nice grinding that we did to get that. Basically, it gives us like 100 less mana, as well as like zero benefits. But okay, the main advantage of it is now we have the set bonus. While submerged in liquids, our abilities and defenses are enhanced, which is good when we're going underwater. It increases our crit strike by 10%, allows us to move freely in liquids, increases our damage by 15%, vibrates with the powers of Atlantis, which makes no sense, decreases our mana usage by 15%, and allows us to breathe underwater, which should help out a decent amount with the Abyss. So we're gonna head over there right now, and I should have taken the drugs to make myself immune to that certain chemical. Bile? I'm not entirely sure what it's called. I'll just go up here and buy it. Calamity mod. I would like to buy some urine stimulants. Yes, that's definitely something I'd like. This is what I wanted though. Okay, so we'll grab these, we'll put them in here, and we'll sort. So now we're resistant to sulfuric waters, which is the most deadly thing in the universe, let's be honest, because sulfuric waters does, like, this is how much damage it does when you're resistant to it. Okay, attempt number 2. This time we're gonna search for an actual entrance into the watery areas. Sadly, there's an event going on. Acid rain really does not help with this. Okay, this is definitely the route to go down there. See, this biome is supposed to have a clear route to get down, and yeah, this is it. So we're about to leave the sulfuric seas and enter the abyss. Ooh. What are these? Leeches? Oh my goodness. That's terrible that there are leeches. Oh my goodness, these stars are terrible. Oh, that's so bad. But this is the abyss. This is my favorite biome in all of modded. Oh, we never got a key. That's right. That's the one thing we didn't get from the dungeon, was a purple key, which kind of makes going here a little bit useless. Oh wow, effigy of decay. That's interesting that it would spawn down here instead of, you know, in the biome that it belongs to. But yeah, sure. I get it. Let's grab some planty mush. Might as well, since there's like nothing else we can grab from in here. But yeah, basically this biome, you're supposed to come here with a purple key and grab stuff from the chests, and then you'll be able to get some decent items. But you know, since I'm a dummy, I don't have the key, and I came here anyways. So, you know, just exploring, getting a good feel for the area, because it's always a good idea to learn this biome a little bit, because you'll be here multiple times through your experience, which makes it honestly just the best biome. If there's a biome that like forces you to go to it over and over again without being super annoying about it, then it's immediately up there in biomes. And this one does it really well, because it basically just makes it so that as you progress, the biome it becomes easier and easier to go further and further. So this is one of those enemies that are really difficult to fight early on in coming to this biome, but obviously if you have a lot of pen, it's a lot easier. But yeah, basically as you progress, it makes it easier and easier to fight things, but then obviously hard mode, it makes everything impossible. And then after you've fought Moonlord, everything gets a little bit more difficult, but you also have a reason to come here other than just, you know, decent upgrades, because you'll get some amazing upgrades. And these oarfish are probably the most annoying thing in the universe, not gonna lie. Squids you can manage because you just go horizontal compared to them, but I can't really see anything right now, and that's a big problem. Not being able to see stuff is very detrimental. But yeah, this is this is a really good biome in my opinion. Especially since it has 4 layers. 4 layers. I know, right? It's like an onion. It's like an ogre. Oh my goodness. I'm really throwing. Look at that guy. But yeah, I like to hang out here, especially when I actually have something that I can gain from it, instead of just going here like an idiot prematurely. I guess it wasn't premature, it was just I forgot to realize that I don't have any reason to go here yet. But yeah, I want to make sure we survive decent amount. Now, there's actually some seriously cool features about this. If you use a Rod of Discord in here, you'll summon a creature that will instantly obliterate you, which is very nice. That has like a passive anti-Rod of Discord feature, whereas a lot of other mods will have like an active one. Like Eternity just damages you if you use a Rod of Discord when a boss is alive, which is just kind of meh. It's like, really? Like, that's not creative at all. Yeah, this is, oh my goodness. I love this. This is just the best. Yeah, there's not really much we can do. I can try and get down to the next level, but as we go further and further down, different things spawn, and the things get more difficult, obviously. More hazardous foes, more treacherous environment, and eventually we'll get to layer 3, and layer 3 is where things get really spicy. It's probably my favorite aesthetics in layer 3, but by the time you get to layer 3, you're supposed to have some nice hard mode equipment, which means that you're probably not going to be able to get there very easily without that. Oh my goodness. One of these spawned in here? This is hilarious. That's amazing. I can't believe the world gen screwed this over that much. Does that mean there's just going to be support beams all the way down? Ah, we made it to level 3. So layers 1 and 2 are the same pretty much. You can't really tell the difference, but layer 3 you can really tell the difference, and that is not part of Calamity mod. I'm just going to say it right now. That is not a Calamity mod enemy. A gulper eel. What the heck? Like, what even... Is this a thorium conversion? Because I know thorium has some joint stuff with with Calamity, but that's insane. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for this episode. We did quite a bit, walked around like an idiot, wasn't really sure what we were doing. But yeah, Planty Mush can be used for pretty much just one thing, but I mean, it's a really useful thing. It's a minion set, which kind of sucks, but it's an upgrade to the spider, I guess. I haven't actually made this before, but it's also used to make it's used to make itself. It's used to make some life fruit, which is very convenient. But you can also get a whole bunch of... Ooh, a parasitic scepter. Oh, I've never used that. That's from the acidic rain, I'm pretty sure. Carrot cake, nice. But the main thing that you can find are these void stones from pretty much every... Not really every enemy. Most of the dangerous enemies. But they're only used for aesthetics as well as some rogue weapons that honestly suck. And then you also get these treasures, sulfuric treasures, and abyssal treasures. So with abyssal treasures, I think there's a chance for you to get certain things, but I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, you basically just get potions from these things, which is, and a lot of money, which is very nice. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I've had a tough time of recording a whole bunch of stuff, editing a whole bunch of stuff, just for this experiment. So if you happen to watch this, check out my shorts, because I've uploaded 5 of them today, I'm pretty sure. 5 or 6. And yeah, I put a decent amount of effort into them. I played for about 4 hours worth of runs, just to try and get some decent items to show off some interesting stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.